What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and a very happy new year to you all. 2025. Where the hell is the time going? But look, I hope you all enjoyed your New Year's Eve, had a great time, safe time, and look, man, this train don't stop. So we're in a new year, but this season we talked about it. This is a new team from last year, right? We're excited about this team, and I know there's a lot of negativity going around right now because of the fact that the Eagles are going to rest their starters in a meaningless game, but I can assure you that the Super Bowl is more important than any record to be broken, and I'd love to see records broken, especially Saquon Barkley after such a great year. Breaking Eric Dickerson's record would have been fantastic, but he got over 2,000 yards. He's the ninth player in history to do that. That's pretty fantastic. So a great job by him, but this team wants to win that Super Bowl I've been talking about all damn off season, all throughout this season. And I promise you, you will feel a lot better with a Super Bowl than you will watch him breaking a record. So let's go get that ring, baby. And, you talk about it. This team, you never know what could happen in the NFL, but they have had some injuries here. So it's a long season. Let's get these guys a little rest here. And, you're going to hear people, well, you don't want to be rusty. Yeah, look, man. Bye weeks happen. Teams are able to figure things out when they don't play for a week. And Jalen Hurts, is dealing with a concussion right now. His finger was broken, so probably still is. I think that, these are things that can help you. Resting a little bit at this time will be a good thing for this team. And, well, speaking of injuries, obviously that's what we're here for today. But we got some news in case you missed those posts. But Dallas Goedert had his 21-day practice window open, so he'll be activated in time for the playoffs. He's not going to play in this game, but CJ Uzomah was just placed on IR, though, with an abdomen injury. So if they want to add someone from the practice squad this week just to, have another backup on the team, I think that's what they'll do. Then next week, they'll probably release that person or somebody and then have Dallas Goedert on the active roster. So CJ Uzomah now on IR, open roster spot. But that's what we're here for today, to talk about the initial injury report for the Eagles and Giants. And obviously the Eagles not going to be playing starters, but we're still going to keep up with all of the injuries because it's very important. Playoffs begin next week, whether it's the Packers or Commanders that we play. We need to be healthy. So I'll keep you up to date here, and we'll talk about all of the things in this matchup with the backups and all. So top matchups tomorrow with the updated injuries. Check that out. Won't be able to go live later tonight like I thought I would, but not tomorrow. We'll have top matchups Friday. You'll get game status report, and I'll have a fan Friday. So appreciate you all taking the time, hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing, all the things you're doing to support the channel. Cannot thank you enough. But let's jump right into this with the Eagles injury report. Then we'll get into the Giants. But I'm not going to list, just like I just don't do it. The people that are resting, I'm not going to list them unless they have some kind of injury designation with it. I'm not doing that. So it's a massive list today. A lot of guys resting. This is the list of people that are actually injured, though. So you've got, almost all the starters resting, and rightfully so. They're not going to play in this game. But Saquon's resting, Becton, Dickerson, you got Lane Johnson, you've got Slay and Josh Sweat. So they're all, resting. And then you've got Bond, Blankenship, Carter, DeJean, Gardner Johnson, Juergens, Mailata, Mitchell, Nolan Smith, all resting. So not having those guys on this list, I would have to make multiple lists. But as you can see here, A.J. Brown with that knee did not practice. Jalen Hurts with the concussion still not practicing. Kenny Pickett with the ribs not practicing. So looks like it could be the Tanner McKee show. I think it will be anyway. So I'm all about it. Then you have Devontae Smith with the wrist injury. He did not practice as well, but you see AJ and Devontae listed as rest. They'll be good to go for the playoffs. Let's go. Will Shipley limited with that concussion. He missed last week, but hopefully ready to go. Could see a big game out of him. So I would be pumped up if Will Shipley goes off here, the eventual replacement here for Kenny G, and then Saquon. Bright future for Will Shipley. So hopefully a game where he can play. Now, Nakobe Dean, Dallas Goedert, and Bryce Huff, all full participants today. So great news there, heading in the right direction for the playoffs. Huff probably get some reps in this game because we're going to need some backups to play here, and he's somebody that just came off of IR, hoping that he continues to develop in this system and show the talent that he does have. But I'll keep you up to date tomorrow there will be the updated injury report, and then Friday the game status report. So look out for those. Now let's jump into the Giants, who have a bunch of injuries here, so they may be playing some backups as well. But you can see did not practice. Linebacker Micah McFadden, their right tackle Evan Neal, their center John Michael Schmitz, and then defensive lineman Armin Watts. Now you've got Burns, Durden, Ford Wheaton, Stroman, Summers, and D. Williams, all limited participants today. And then their right guard, Jay Cubis and Kayvon Thibodeau, full participants. So that is what's going on with the Giants. But as you can see, they've got a few injuries, but I think, overall, we're a better team even with our backup. So maybe we pull off the win here. But, hey, whatever happens, I'm fine with it. If the Giants want to mess up their draft pick, cool. But I want to see these backups continuing to develop, showing what they've got while they can. Off season's coming. They're going to want to prove, their worth as much as they can. So this game, a big one for the backups. So the top matchups, we'll be talking about what guys I think will stand out and, just what players may have to play, offensive linemen, defensive linemen, things like that. So that's the injury report for today. You guys have any thoughts, any questions, anything on your mind? Love to hear from you. You feel a certain way about sitting the starters. You wish that the starters would be playing. Chance getting injured before the playoffs. Let me know how you feel about it. But all I've got for you, if you need anything, you can always reach out. I appreciate you guys hitting that like button, sharing, subscribing. All that stuff truly does help. So I hope you're having a great start to your new year. If it's not, well, make it one. So love you guys. Seriously, hope you had a great holiday. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, all that stuff. Whatever you celebrate, hope you enjoyed your time with your loved ones. But that's all I've got for you. So until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, go Birds!